Three.
This one.
These are done. So
I heard somebody say these are done.
Sister, so.
I said that lunch is about ready.
Yay.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
no, it's okay.
This
Engrossed there
ready
again.
to
Last year first.
One.
The sit.
I will connect people.
Four.
Okay, this was not eaten for breakfast.
Oh, I'm waiting.
There is
A
food.
plate.
Yeah.
There is food.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
More.
There shall be food.
Last round.
Last one.
Last round. Okay.
All in. You are first.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's the last round. What do you
It's the
have
last
to
round.
lose?
Yay!
No, we can't increase any more than what I have.
I can, you can go all in. So
Okay,
you
fine.
can always go all in.
Okay.
What if you can exchange two other colors?
So that.
Everybody all in.
Last round. Everybody in. Come on.
No, not all in, not all in. You know, at the end, the person who has the most still wins.
No, it's all in. Last round.
Alright, but then don't put the chips in the middle, then just show your cards.
Okay. So then it all comes down to whoever has the last winning hand wins the whole competition.
Yeah, that's not a very good
I
strategy.
don't know. I'm
But-
just.
Okay. Oh,
You go whatever you like. And,
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Okay. You want to all.
One more.
then I don't
This
do
for
anything.
Ah, you didn't have anything.
I don't have enough.
You
You
go all
can
in.
go all in if you want.
No.
Hey.
And I fold as well.
Well, then I guess
You
his
got
last
the
hand is
downfall
very
though.
Oh, it's too
Okay, good.
small.
Thank you. Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, wait a second. I think Klaus or me. Who's
Oh, Klaus at 5.
5? I got a 4. I have
Klaus
more
had-
blues.
Yeah, but Klaus had 5. You had 4. Klaus wins.
Okay, Klaus wins.
Klaus
Okay.
wins.
Hello.
It's a good one, huh?
Yes.
Did you like this version?
I like my version of the 5. You have better chance of, you know, trying to think that everyone, like, if anyone else has a better chance of winning.
It's a very different version of poker
And you
than
can block
the
easier
one
with
I
that
have.
one.
This is kind of one that I learned when I was a kid. And that's not
Same
one
as me,
thing
same
how-
as me.
Did you by any chance?
It's very funny because it's the same one that Papa was playing.
Is it finished? It's about
You've never seen this one or?
I've never seen it.
Seriously?
Yeah. Okay, 47 seconds.
Is this some kind of poker that was popular in Hungary?
Maybe it was popular.
You're so much luckier than you deserve to be, and you have
What
any
is the
right to
chance
be.
that we played the same
You're
thing?
so much luckier than you have any right to be.
Yes, I think
That's
so.
a bit unusual.
Yeah, just like I said, we will bring food.
What I said.
What do you mean I'm so much lucky?
Klaus, did you know about this version?
As if you planned for that.
I also played.
So,
Yes,
this is the version he also played this.
yes, it is.
This is like.
Is it all?
Thank you. Remember, sit on a different seat, right? Thank you.
The Texas Hold'em was popular in my day.
Yes, because it's more strategic.
This is a hot pot.
It's like noodle soup now.
Noodle soup.
This is optimized version of the hot pot.
It's really a
We don't need to have a hot
That
pot.
is
Actually, it's
the
great as well.
hand washing. On a bowl.
I'm on you.
When I wash the hands.
But you have so many phones. You really, it's between. It's not that much of a loss.
So what are we having for dinner then? You're
All of them have one.
I don't know whether those are on emails.
Now, lemon, one on the airline.
Okay, so but it goes around soup, no?
And the other side.
No, not for the soup, right?
Yes.
For the soup?
Oh, you can get.
You can dip your soup into the sauce.
No, that's just a food.
All right, okay.
I have a.
It's really nice.
Thank you.
I missed it.
Who's missing for dinner? Lunch?
You like them more?
Sometimes, yeah.
It's used for the it will be pretty much
I'm
everything.
gonna sit next to Kim.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Do we have some glasses?
Here, there, it's the whole here.
For water.
Oh, yeah.
I'll bring some.
Yes.
Also from here, right? No.
There's Björn.
Well, what?
There's Björn.
In his room, I guess.
Does he not know that we always have lunch
Small
at
ones, small ones, because
Two?
otherwise they go there. I was.
How are
The
you?
usual
No,
lunchtime.
but
Yes.
otherwise they go there.
regular lunchtime, 2 o'clock?
Yeah, there is. It's not. Close. Close now.
But then again, we have breakfast
Okay,
at
shall I be?
10:30, so.
Wait a second.
So is it
The
here?
small ones, because they should be summer.
So is it in here?
Because otherwise.
Yeah.
The completely different perspective. Also, this chair is higher. No, it Then it must be different philosophy.
How many of these are there?
Hi guys.
Yes, we need
Water glasses, somebody needs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I like the
5
small
more.
ones because otherwise we go all the time for new water.
Yeah, keep people dehydrated.
Totally. What's wrong with it?
Thank you for Vietnamese dinner.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Let's try it. Yay.
It's the first time anyone cooked this food,
Soy
right?
sauce.
So how does it work?
If you want.
Okay.
It's like pho.
So I take the sauce and I put a spoon in my
Makes
sauce.
you Russian, right? I was gonna say here.
And then this on top.
Yeah.
And then the limes on top.
This honestly.
Yeah, mine,
And then what is the one at the back?
There's another sauce.
Soy sauce. That- No.
No,
No.
we already used that one.
It's only one. Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Another chance.
Maybe for the next one.
And then this on top.
Very incompatible.
I see, I see, I see.
Cause the soup to explode.
And the lime is for when?
Yeah, now.
Give me one sour.
Give me one sour, yeah.
Oh, but you already put the green
So
on
the spinach and the lime are in the
It's
sauce.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I
I need a
will.
camera check because
What? No, what did you do?
Just first just make sure it's functioning correctly.
Yes, it looks,
Looks fine. Okay.
but you
No,
started.
Just before I started, I wanted to make sure that it would be
It looks like
because
it will probably do what it's supposed to.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, and now you changed it. No, seriously, now you changed it. Time lapse of the video. Yes. Press record and yes.
Am I recording?
Yes.
Look at me.
Probably.
Yes.
Yes, it looks
Alright,
forward.
let me synchronize.
Everybody's here, no?
Yes. Yes. Jan is
Missing somebody.
No, Jan is around the corner looking at the clock.
I'm just setting up, resetting.
Yes.
I had a reset. I'm going inside.
Yes.
Thank you.
Please.
Björn is probably looking at the clock, not like some other people.
So I'm not glancing at me.
I thought the motion blur would make it
So
easier
did
to
you-
read the
did
clock.
you take, we spent chicken, no?
We use chicken breast. I think it's okay.
So you put
You
it
can
on
say,
top.
oh, okay, that's good.
That's the
No, wait,
oh, on the bottom.
It's not express, no.
True.
It's not express.
Some chicken was thrown away, some chicken was kept, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you cannot write, the vegetable
Okay.
lime with empty or some sauce. It's a soy sauce, it's a Vietnamese sauce.
With
What's this like?
Yeah, we
Garlic.
got it. Yeah. That's how it goes.
So just put on top.
Yeah.
So what is good with this? Everything is good with this, no?
What do you mean, like drink with?
What
So
do you recommend?
No, what do you normally put on the sauces, yeah?
It depends. Wasn't I guess I put that. I put this one in mine. Chili soy sauce.
Let me go with the same.
You can try it. Put the sauce for the next one.
Whatever you say, yes, I'm gonna try it in this one. And then I'm gonna do what Ken did. Where's your, where's your, oh, it's there, chili.
Oh, yeah.
That's chili.
Oh, chili.
Thank you.
Pass the chili back when you're done.
Oh.
Did you consult the compatibility matrix?
Can you show me that one again?
I don't have it.
It's implicit.
I don't know, it's not my dish.
David drive into the bar.
Right?
You can see if the bar delivers.
We have to go to choose the food for Friday night.
So can you drive that?
I don't have to drink.
What did you say?
Chili zero.
What did you say?
Have to drink?
Don't have to drink. I'm computing that statement. I would determine the veracity of it.
I would rather go by on foot than any of us drive after that. Getting a bit wet before sleeping, who cares, you know? We turn on heating, then.
Yeah. Who's the chef?
No, Ali.
No, this guy. It's not my recipe.
But it's really, really good.
Yeah, you know?
A little bit too healthy.
Meaning, what should be more unhealthy?
I mean,
The right way.
There's not enough fat and sugar in it.
Don't know. You say so?
We had enough fat and sugar, I think, in the breakfast.
So
Yeah.
we should effectively watch like this.
detoxing.
Yeah, because we have soda
So who's cooking dinner tonight? You better make like a bigger dinner because I feel like this is a little bit
It's
too.
a vegetarian. This is the
Detox day.
detox day of the workshop.
You did already yesterday, that
If I didn't manage, I came very close.
one in
Because it's,
very dangerous. I could do if we have one.
There's still the wine that they bought before. It's the one that we bought.
Then we can make one. I think we should use.
Make more.
Like this, with the packages.
I don't think.
We just, Klaus, I guess we're just liking the oranges.
Yeah,
So I had to use it.
this is the only thing, but maybe that's not a problem.
We can put the oranges.
Yeah, you can put a little bit more juice, yes.
Yeah, but not to concentrate.
Well, if we,
Then again,
use the right dose, then.
then again.
Yes. Concentrate would actually probably do the job.
That's the present from Cassie.
Okay. Last. See, probably, maybe.
I need some water.
What made it first?
Not
You.
blue.
Never pronounce any sound differently. Never ever. We don't pronounce any sound differently.
Okay.
You put it in and just touch it again.
Yeah, you don't release it. Like the ending K is the nuke.
There's no not nook. No, never, never. I learned this from when I'm teaching our daughters. So that's why we learn English is very hard for us. To be honest, only
Right.
silent.
The whole thing.
Right?
The whole thing.
This soy sauce, yes.
Oh, yeah. There's also
I think that sauce was magnificent.
Can you pass it?
Spring onions. I know.
And I get some, sorry, I get some more.
Some noodles.
And ga.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're saying fish?
Ga.
No, I said chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Full with how little we've been eating.
That sounded like wine popping, you know?
What?
You also
Something
transcription,
popped on the
this
other
is gonna
side.
be hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lawn chair.
I think everybody got a bit from squeeze the.
Oh, do you not?
Break.
You weren't at the bar,
Skulls,
right?
you know?
You don't know about the lawn chair.
No.
And the baby.
Information.
No, and I'm not sure I want to know.
No,
I think that the camera setup was held up
It's
really
easy.
well. So I checked
Have on camera.
You'll notice that it's all told from the table.
Not too much. Yeah.
It's not too bad, but bad enough to not be on camera. Okay.
No. It's just
Actually, what pretty much.
daily words.
Okay.
so how?
Couple lawn chair.
Lawn chair.
Yeah.
Lawn chair.
Lawn chair.
Mm.
So
Okay. Okay. Okay.
baby elephants.
Either side is better. You can't
I
tell.
love it both.
You can't tell this one. You can't tell this one.
I can tell the difference. I can pretend to tell the difference.
So how are you gonna annotate this data? That's gonna be a pretty big operation.
Depends on what you want to annotate it.
I mean,
For a basic search, you already have in mind what they are gonna be doing.
so I think we're going to release, the raw footage, and then also the Stefan Director's Cut, where you just give commentary over each individual video stream. So you've got a few hours that you will need to, just record yourself talking. Going to be fine. You also get to pause the video and add some context whenever you like.
It's gonna be an appendix, you know. Online, what? No, but what is gonna be the standard set that we,
All the video streams, timeline.
okay? Are we gonna run some automatch?
I think we should also make,
Kind of,
should also make the originals available if somebody wants to actually play with timeline.
Well, we kind of assumed that timeline would be perfect.
Oh,
No.
Easier one.
Are you gonna be releasing them?
Because the timeline will happen before any,
You'll get a chance to go through your data.
You could tell me to do it.
But you have to tell Luca, you will then remove that short period of time from every video. I'm not sure how to do it.
That's not
I have a pipeline in mind, but
I've noticed you were.
You know what I'm asking more, are they gonna be kind of allowing everybody to download it?
Yeah.
if there's opening.
But no, it's actually good. We do that, we do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Like,
eventually,
I know,
maybe
I
a
know that
start
a lot of people
benchmarks,
do
blah,
that.
blah,
Do
blah,
that.
blah. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
well,
You mean don't finish the broth?
you will
Yeah, the
probably
proxy,
get
I-
a proxy file.
I love it, yeah, but some people, when you eat noodles, they just finish
Oh,
the
I see.
noodles.
Ah.
and
You do like this.
that's it.
Let's see. Anyway,
Yeah.
you don't have to.
Yeah, that's the way I would like to do.
But then I think we should just make it available everywhere. Not really request.
Well, you know what I'm asking, because this is
Well-
gonna be pretty expensive to host anywhere,
No.
so
We-
how are we
That,
gonna
that,
take
that,
that in?
that just in that sentence does a lot of heavy lifting there. So just for context, yesterday we produced about 4 terabytes of data.
Okay.
This is not something you just want to casually download just to have a look. So there will be presumably some proxy files that are going to be much smaller.
So you
that
need
will
reduced
help you.
resolution.
Can we serve it somewhere? It's like a preview system.
Put everything on YouTube.
Yeah. No. So
It's like,
what I intend to do is give you a file that has once the streams are time aligned, you get like a 4x4 boxed thing, right? With all the 15 streams concurrently.
We could
Probably
have
some-
an MP4 container with all the different streams as an
No, but the thing is, you want to be able to look at all of them, right? So, just a 4x4 video mosaic kind of thing, probably even in a time lapse version. So you can just look at this
Oh, yeah,
and
for
then
browsing.
and then
How can we hear them
identify.
at the same
We
time?
need a 16K.
No, it's going to be downrest, right? So this will help you identify.
Sorry, no, yeah, but we still have the audio. How can we hear
I
16?
think you just need to turn it down at the mix.
It can down
You
mix all
decide.
the audio. We'll have to see, audio is difficult. We'll have to see about things. I can also give you 16 audio channels and you can talk between them.
Right.
We'll have to figure this out, but this is essentially going to be a index to help you to identify things you might want to have a closer look at, and then you can have the original of that. And then
And it could be an MP4 container, right? It's the different elementary streams. Different audio streams.
I'm not sure that's easy to handle for many people.
very well. I'm probably not going to build video containers with multiple video streams because there's well, I'm not sure if your default video player will even be able to handle that.
you can.
Although that would be quite cool.
VLC probably.
Yeah, VLC can handle multiple.
VLC handles pretty much any format under the sun.
And to be honest, I think it would be very cool to at any moment be able to pause the video and then switch the video
Yes,
stream
I think so
to
too.
a different camera,
It could be a very.
and then have exactly that view from that time point, instead of having to have multiple like videos open at the same time.
No, you don't have to have multiple videos open at the same time. You're gonna get the preview video.
Yes,
that
okay,
is-
the preview
that is
can be-
down-rendered
yeah, yeah.
into all the things. Because the problem is, if I give you one container, then you're gonna have a 10 terabyte video file.
That's true.
That you probably don't want to have.
Yeah, you can
Well.
install it.
Well, speak for yourself.
Can we host it somewhere that like we can view it entering a website?
Sure, that's what I asked, just pragmatically.
Well, it still fits on a, about $200 hard drive, so. It's not a
No,
massive file.
no, it doesn't. The whole thing, well,
The whole thing.
The whole thing doesn't fit there.
you can send the hard drives by mail if you want.
That's back 20 years ago we did that.
My first practice, that's where we can buy
And I remember getting.
The largest hard drive you get these days is 24 terabytes, which is
It would be either
yes,
getting
which
it by
is
post
enough.
or some colleague was passing by.
So we can do
Whatever, and then.
sneaker
do
nets
hard drive
and
and-
send around.
Yeah, I remember
hard
getting
disks.
one from.
But we're talking about streaming right now, right?
No, the free ships are easier.
Yeah.
And she had.
So with like
a hard
4
drive.
EP video, how much do you think it's still going to be?
2006.
And what we developed is-
First, because the
Like
range
the
data set was for.
If we downscale to 480p,
Why
30.
would you want the streams downscaled to
It's quite
480p?
small.
Well, for a preview.
No, previous will give the
Back in
grid.
2006,
Aha.
that was even a.
The
But-
grid will be
but-
very
so-
cool. 4K
Will it be
grid
very
on
cool?
4K screen, yes.
Okay.
That'll be super.
I will
cool.
take your word
It's like
for
a,
it.
it's like a security camera.
Yes, exactly.
Security guards watching what's going on in that house.
Yeah.
You
You
just
have
put
to get an overview of what's going on,
Yeah.
not for really,
Fair.
And then
not for
cameras
really,
will go off.
doing anything with it, but for just
Then they'll come back
understanding.
again.
Well,
Yeah.
probably also for doing some
Yeah,
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 ways to
yeah.
show previews and.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, probably not for processing or.
As the 4x4 video, what will the audio be already on?
We'll have to see.
Can
I mean, for that, I can do a down mix, and then I can also give you the separate channels, because separate audio channels is much easier.
Yeah, separate audio channels. And mixed channel.
Yeah, that would be good.
Probably the mix channel is gonna be all over the place, because
but it sounds great.
Then you need really precise timing.
yeah.
Well, even
I
if
can-
it is
even
time
if I do
aligned,
you
frame,
have
there's
different times, yeah, yeah.
yes, even if I do frame level time alignment, which is the most precise thing that would be possible. Audio is still gonna be echoey and messy and things if you mix all of that.
So
We'll have to see.
there's a business opportunity in having cameras that are linked to each other with perfectly aligned audio in such a way.
I mean, the other thing you could do is
What's your
basically build
budget
a
for next
spatial
one?
audio scene for
It
this.
depends on Phoebe.
Now, Carl, I think this is actually physically impossible because of the speed of sound.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the timestamps on the cameras are properly aligned by the camera software.
Aha, yes, but this we can do with the, well,
Yeah.
not
Not
perfectly,
to that level,
but.
right?
Yeah.
If, you know,
No, I have
audio
a-
mismatch by.
I have a 20 millisecond resolution. At best.
It shouldn't.
At best. Anything more precise than that? I mean, technically, through the audio stream, you could be more precise than that, but then things start to get really complicated.
I mean, actually, the perfect thing that you would want to do is recreate the spatial audio scene as a spatial audio file, and then render it down for a particular listener position. I mean, that could be a hackathon task.
And it could be a
Yeah, I mean,
VR,
yeah,
MR
spatial
Yeah,
audio.
because then of course
You
when
could
move
stand,
around,
I mean,
yeah.
we can probably generate a very good point cloud
Yeah.
from all the video streams.
Yes, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of interesting spatial audio that happens with this.
Yeah.
For
With the-
acoustics, how much the body is
with the-
absorbing us.
For the next one, I would even
Here,
one
Marie
that
Curie
would have
application,
in oral
for me, real
recording,
time.
so you actually have
No, no, no,
not
no,
only
no,
what
no,
did I
no,
see,
no,
but
no,
also
no,
what did I
No,
hear.
not one, but a few.
But let's see what.
Let's see what the budget is for Castle 2.
Let's make Castle 1 work first.
Actually, you're now mentioning what we should do and how much work it takes. We really have to think then of some European grant for this, and I think this is so needed
Exactly.
to get some people to do this, because this is like total wealth of data.
I mean-
Then we are thinking, how do we do it with the existing capacities? This is like what these funds are made for.
I mean, if we think about spatial audio and there are applications that there's calls coming up next fall, for which
By
this
you,
might-
by you.
this might
Next,
be.
so the call opens next fall.
No, the call closes next
The
fall,
call
so
closes
it will
next fall.
open as probably sometime during summer. I mean, the work program is not agreed yet because, well, we have a working commission since last weekend, so.
Okay. That might be interesting.
Yeah, that's on the board, we need it.
How big are these calls?
Well,
Not decided yet, or?
well, there is a thing in the draft work program that I've seen that talks about the virtual world partnership, which is not there yet, and which I'm not sure it's there yet. So I'm not sure if the budget they calculated is already assuming me or not, but we'll see.
Okay.
And look, you checked out other data sets before, right? Other similar data sets. You found one you
There are, there are first-person data sets, first-person video data sets for various things. The most notable ones that have overlap with what we're doing is Epic Kitchens. Epic Kitchens used a very similar setup. They had head-mounted GoPros with people doing things in their own kitchen. One person preparing food in a kitchen, and you get with extensions, with also third-person cameras that augment this. And then you also get a lot of very fine-grained annotations, spatial temporal, and actions. This has been used for a lot of stuff.
And how many people and for how long?
Don't know. It's about probably about 2,000 people, something like this. I'm not entirely sure, but different. Yeah, but I mean, so yeah.
There's a very large data set.
It's not the.
It's very well known.
It's a few years old at this point. It is quite well known. It is very limited in domain, but within that domain it does a lot. It contains a lot of actions.
Yeah, but on the cleaning,
I don't. Well, there's various kitchen-related activities. I don't know exactly. There are also there's fine-grained annotation, so chopping, stirring, frying, all these various.
Or even type of chopping. Which chopping, I think there is even slicing chopping.
I mean, we can have a look if we want to have. It might be interesting to see if we can have some annotations that are compatible with this, as in the same format, in the same style as people already have. So they can use our things for a test set, for example, if they do something. Absolutely. So, okay. There's two other ones that are relevant for this context. Ego 4D and X-Ron 4D.
Your phone?
Just be careful.
These also have, so Ego 4D is essentially collected footage from all over the world. This is a very large consortium that does this. It is people doing things in any environment, and you have shorter clips of 2 minutes per clip at most, with somebody doing something. You have the annotation of the action and some context. It happens out in the world. You also got a lot of other people, so they're all blurred, and there's a lot of anonymization because it's just people with cameras just out and about. But this is only, as far as I'm aware, there might be extensions. I don't know everything by heart. Or this is at least primarily person doing things for their perspective in the office. X-Ro 4D goes one step beyond, and they have various actions also, sometimes in longer form things with I think even 360, 180 third person views to essentially contextualize the person himself. So there's also some sporty things, people playing that or things like that I don't know exactly. But then you get multiple camera streams from their view, from the outside view. Things like laundry, things like that.
Those that left laundry in, the laundries are done. The shirts are still dry. Sorry for that mistranslation. Remember what you paid, take what you paid. Thank you. I will do another laundry done with your house. Please let me know. I'm happy to be Mr. Laundry.
None of these data sets, as far as I'm aware, have this conversational aspect. So this is certainly some. So if you want to do some spatial audio stuff, those are probably not going to be all that useful. This one will.
Can you give me a towel? I can't remember.
But that makes those data sets, to be honest, much less sensitive and much less crazy privacy ethics than I think, because if you just exclude audio, then you're...
Well, they do have audio, some of them. They don't have conversations.
Yeah.
I think we've done a reasonably good job of avoiding the I wouldn't be.
No. The only thing that I'm afraid is that the world is now so crazy that from the community they tell us, for example, it's so casual, and I don't know where this is going, but So we are gonna be like church, you know, like a great church.
Somebody is gonna. You need to find somebody really sensitive to listen to the whole.
We mentioned the name of the road.
Somebody easily offended. But it's true, I see overview of 4. If anybody in chat about,
Yes.
and Mark,
Yes.
roughly,
Yes.
activities, like for example playing cards with Björn, playing roaming with Björn, and playing, I don't know.
Yes, I
cards
mean,
and-
having streams, just having time box annotations.
It's okay.
I cannot tell from here.
But if everybody does this, then we
It's
have
not
a
a way to do
That
something
looks
this
reasonable. Well, we can, yes, we can look into this afterwards. We can do a bit of modifying. If Carl actually remembers to bring the safety pins, then this is an easy fix. If not, we'll figure things out.
Just glue it to his head.
I hope you have
Hot glue.
Yeah,
Overhead.
exactly.
It's only gonna hurt for a brief moment.
Yes. And then he won't feel anything for a while, so.
Yeah, so,
But look, if you do that, I think if everybody does this, it would be really helpful for people using the reverse therapy. Because nobody, I guess, would like to use it without any education.
yes. I mean, there's gonna be limitations. I mean, so for example,
I brought you them to class.
speaker diarized transcripts. So I'm definitely gonna auto transcribe this. This is also gonna be a mess because of all the various streams.
Yeah.
They need to be aligned. They need to be
Transcribe.
Which stuff? I
And
like
then people should.
maybe I
check
would prefer the soy sauce.
Yeah, but we have so many different languages.
Only 3 languages with some dialects.
Is Vietnamese? I'm not really.
Yeah, there's
German,
English.
German,
English, this is essentially
English.
And Switzerland.
Yeah, but I mean, now it's a debate if this is a dialect or if this is a language. I'm not a linguist, I'm not an expert in this discussion.
Maybe
there are
let's
multiple
try.
opinions on the topic. But there's certainly Germanic things, so I'm not going to go to the proper High German versus any Austrian dialect.
No.
That,
Or bad German in my case.
Okay.
Doesn't work in Netherlands, German.
It really sounds a bit like
I just think it's a dialect, and that just do a find my Dutch French.
yeah, I mean, whatever other thing you might find interesting, whatever is feasible to do, we can have. Lots of interesting improvement construction, digital knowledge construction. Really streams.
I think what it will probably be interesting for this actually German can learn to one of our service projects on change detection point cloud.
Okay.
This would obviously
I mean, this is essentially a 4D.
Exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So you could have your base point cloud.
Oh, yeah,
So you can
that
use
was
what you like. What happens?
Yeah, and then just have all the
Christmas
updates
trees
across the.
standing around and yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you can essentially back project.
Yeah, sure,
from,
yeah.
From any point in time.
Yeah, but I think the challenge is also to see like what's dynamic objects, like just some person moving through, or what's
Hey, look up.
like really
This one
changes.
doesn't want to stop. recording. Can you stop it sometime?
Managed to lock it somehow.
So not
There
just,
is a way
this is
to lock
kind of food I really like.
Really like.
Yes, I really like this style of food, this soup, you know, with stuff inside.
Everyday food, almost.
Vietnamese, Thai food, for me this is really awesome, this is a really good style.
Almost every day.
Yeah, yeah.
Every meal.
Yes, yes. It's why of all the cuisines, I find a really good Vietnamese restaurant.
That's exactly what I want to
Yeah.
bring it up, but
Yeah.
sometimes they
Really
do.
good Thai would be very close.
Normally we really adapt, so that's a
Sorry.
That's offensive, I'm offended.
It comes back and otherwise rinse and repeat, we've done that.
I'm ready to learn about India.
But it's
It's very annoying because it's so.
Yeah, me too.
I was going to say, no offense, Björn, I'm not sure about your Indian heritage.
Do it a bunch of times.
Yeah,
and eventually
yeah.
it's-
But I'm not sure if it's
So
based on
I
the
learned
market,
Indian
because my
cooking
hand
very
like on
from a
first
really good guy.
day,
It
but
also happens with
but today,
boards,
but,
so-
but today it didn't do what it was
Yeah.
trying, so.
No, but it also happens when you plug YouTube.
Excellent.
And for some I really have,
So,
two adopted, one
magician.
camera is complaining, one is fine, Spot Kid after around, the same camera is still complaining, the other is fine.
Yeah.
No, it is
No,
The after around, half the people around, sometimes.
not
Yeah,
Nope.
exactly.
No, we don't have that.
It's,
Yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah. Right. And then, yeah, so after Kim Tyson, I took a course.
Groovy.
So I haven't cooked much for the last 2 years. So this is the kitchen.
Now I have a big kitchen.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You be honest with you, sir.
I've already started cooking very good.
You be honest.
But can you unify them?
Yeah, it was just put them in at some point. That is my normal recipe for Vietnamese dishes is
Huh?
look into the fridge and see
Yes.
and then make food from that.
So you're saying that's what.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Yes.
not at this very moment.
So there's like a basic thing. There's a few things you need that's basic, and after that it's. Yeah.
I would not want to
It's
go
also very
outside.
hard when you're asked what you need
I
in the
would
fridge
prefer
to
not
make
to.
your dish. Then it becomes a chicken and egg problem, right? Whatever's in the fridge is okay. But it's empty. Ah. That's the worst situation with this kind of recipe.
Yeah.
Empty fridge.
Look at the weather.
Cook whatever is in the fridge. But it's empty.
Very indoorsy weather.
Excuse me. The taste is. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay.
Very strong wind. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No need for
Lots
sugar.
of whistling.
There's no need for sugar. No. Yeah.
That's why in
You have very whole 8 all apples.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give me.
Was you ate all the apples?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Like in America.
But still, I think I'm the only one who ate apples.
So far.
So far, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But I love being lady. I really like being lady.
yes. Awesome.
You complete that?
Take a photo, it's a nice weather out there.
Ooh.
You really hear that wind pushing on the door.
Yeah, even the lampposts are.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
Ja, vintervind.
We have a stair somewhere, right?
Space back, yes. In there.
To go by the mixer.
Well, the cookies need to be cut and baked and
When are you gonna do it?
well, as soon as there is kitchen capacity available, which should be soon, so
Like today or tomorrow?
I can do cookies today. At least some of them. Let's see if I'll do that.
Gonna do the entire cooking sequence in Vietnamese.
Ooh, okay.
So it's gonna be interesting to annotate.
I hope the transcript thing works.
Yeah, should work. Should work.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yes, down there, no, right. Right
The
next to
only
this.
worrying part is that none of us speak standard.
You're not recording. This is intentional.
I'm not recording.
You're not recording.
Shit. So I was recording the whole time I was there. That can't be it. That can't be it. Oh no. Oh.
We should check when we copy the data.
Oh, because I mean,
You check them all.
yeah, we. Well, we need to check this. I know, but then we need to check this back because I really don't want that part to be
But I
captured.
mean, what's...
What?
Do you know you done what should be captured?
Everything went to the bathroom.
Went to the bathroom. Well, I mean, we'll...
No, other than that, nothing. I just checked. I just did the laundry.
We'll be fine.
Okay. Oh, maybe coffee, drip coffee.
Synchronize again.
proper
There you go. Ready to read.
See what happens down in smoke.
You keep the tubes running, so that's probably all for the dishwasher when it gets started. Ready? You will stop here. Just over here. Yeah.
Cái gì đó? Healthy quá.
Yeah, I guess it is.
But this method really hit the scale.
You should really be so precise.
Yes. So this method.
Yeah.
But then it's now it's a disaster. I think.
Sure. This is a term that is used in Iceland for coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the scale is fun.
Yeah, it's a kind of the diva, the scale.
It needs you very heavy, not like a
Yeah,
level.
yeah.
More data.
I was gonna make more wine.
Yeah, we didn't use this one actually. We used separate spices.
Hey, about this one, I stole some of
Yeah,
that for the
exactly.
soup.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we used the cinnamon and I don't know what's the
But this next
English word of this one.
this is powder.
Yeah, it's just mixed powder. But yeah, we just basically those root.
Ah, I used that
So
for
this
the
is,
soup.
I guess this is cloves in here.
Cloves.
I'm not sure what.
A star anise.
It's anise. Yes, very similar. Yeah, yeah.
This one is.
I guess we have. I mean, there's 6 left of those. The only thing I don't think we have is oranges. I mean, this is. Oh, it looks more like.
We bought a lot of oranges this morning.
We could use orange juice. Yeah.
Yeah, loads of orange juice.
Yeah. We could even use the concentrate for the.
We want it.
Put it in.
What? Florian heard me wanting your turn.
I did hear Miwadi, and I want to know the context.
For the mulled wine.
For the mulled wine, oh Jesus. Let's rather not.
And I continue the chess battle on too hard.
Oh, we can continue. We can continue.
Okay.
It's right next to the sweets as well, which is not actually necessarily a good thing.
Hi, my turn. Still don't know what to do.
Ah, you're in the middle of a game there.
Yeah. Still don't know.
I've completely forgotten everything about it. So.
Yeah, I also haven't played for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's some kind of strategy, but I can't remember now. Was it? It must have been something to do with
Your horse, your knight.
I think. Was I thinking of this? Maybe I was thinking of this. I mean, it's not a very good idea, but it is
You're
an idea.
blocking your intro.
That's a fantastic point. I hadn't thought of that, but it's okay. He'll live.
Actually, that was a bad move.
Are you sure? I'm not so sure, but I'm gonna do what. Whatever that is
I
anyway.
forgot this little guy there.
It's really so much better.
The coffee.
Coffee? Anyone want to can make more?
Oh, you made a pour over, a proper one.
Yes.
Mm.
You just don't have proper scale.
That's alright.
No, but this, you can observe it on the way how it observes the water.
Wow.
I'd be interested.
Check.
I mean, that is check.
But I don't know.
That probably wasn't very clever of me.
No, check is nothing.
I know, and there's plenty of ways for me to get out of this. Well, plenty. Actually, not that
But you
many.
can't castle now because you're checked.
Sorry?
You can't castle.
Oh, you can't castle when you're in check. I didn't know that. I mean, I don't know a lot about chess anyways, but...
But you know the names of the moves.
Yes, but that's easy. Which way is the best way to go? I think this way.
My knife still attacked. Can't move it anywhere.
I'm very scared of the analysis of all of these streams because it's going to turn out I ate all of these by myself. Now, how can I get to that queen? I want it. I'll just continue with my original plan. Which was maybe this. Sorry, you moved to.
With my rook.
Wait, what was I thinking? I'm not sure what I was thinking anymore. It's okay.
Check.
Oh, this was not very clever of me. I realize now that that was not very clever of me.
I think it's checkmate. No,
no.
it's no. Yeah, you have one
Checkmate.
Is it okay for you?
I'm not that clever, but
Maybe like something.
I'm not.
Oh, that's what
so
you tried.
clever.
I'm not that
Yeah.
clever either.
Well, much more clever than I am because you have my queen. The whole time I was thinking, how can I get your queen? Oh yeah, I had forgotten about that too.
I will check my team.
Well. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Took a pawn. Great success. No, you know what? I won't do that.
What? You have to do
I will
that
do
because
that.
you're checked.
What? Oh, I am checked. Oh, I didn't realize I was checked. Oh, that's fair enough. I see. Well, if it's like that, then I'm screwed over. I think. Yeah. This is unfortunate, but you know what? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's extra unfortunate.
You only have one way to go.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough.